have a crush. He does not have boots, though, and Tim's is pretty fast.
Oh, he does have a salve, though, so he shouldn't die here. He has another stun, too.
Nicely done, Bocarino.
Going for it. Oh, no way. They're actually going to get this.
Wow. Okay, Venge comes out of
Venge
nowhere.
running 10 movement speed faster than the Slardar. Just deep for that one.
Well, they're rewarded handsomely. That's a first blood. Slardar still is ruined, as I thought he might. 20 compared to the 27 last hits of the Timber Saw. He's getting bested, but it could definitely be worse. Almost level 6, but not there quite yet. Tim's on his way in. Chakram connects. The Potato in a world of hurt. This Echo Stomp connects. He's dead. He's going to be dead anyway. Natural Order, making it just a little bit... Nope, not even any Natural Order yet. Just straight up Spirit. Oh, boy. This mid lane...
It's a little bit more farmed. Miracle could put a little bit more pressure on the lanes. They can expect to do something like that.
It looks like bottom lane, perhaps. Inbound push. Bocarino, you better back up, buddy. Slither your way to safety. Echo Stomp will connect, and oh, Bokey. He did. He real did.
Yeah, this AM is having a very, very good start.
But so is the Morphling.
Yeah, but AM's got to kill. Like, if we look at net worth, AM's like sitting just a bit below, but he's going to get the tower fairly soon.
Oh no, now the Boogie's in some
attack.
trouble. Echo Stomp
Void,
connects. The Mana Void doesn't get him. They bait in the Anti-Mage. It was tactical. Ninja Boogie with his calculator out. My God. Sets it up for Miracle. And now Tim's will be punished also. Bocarino, maybe they'll give him this one. Come on, Boki. No, they'll give it to the Storm instead.
So that was the best case scenario for Mineski. The AM and ET dived too far for the... Like, I don't think they really had a hope of killing them. Going for a big mana void like that usually isn't going to work out. So Raging Potato's got his DD, he's sitting middle, trying to pressure the tower. He might even try and get a dive on this ET. He doesn't get the jump.
ET gets asleep on the other side, they find RR, yep, Morphling helps sets it up, Jules will get credit for that one, nice catch on the Bat Rider. Much needed kill there.
Timbersaul's going to come in and save this tier 1, so they're not going to take any damage on this now, so that's good. They're still maintaining
back in working order. And there's your Blink Dagger on the Bat Rider. That last kill on the Slardar put him over the threshold. With Nando's Battle Fury inbound, after this creep wave, he should have the gold for it. Things progressing very nicely for both sides. Mid lane, though, oh, it's a lasso on the Potato. They'll burst down the Storm Spear before he can even zip away. That's the way you got to do it. Natural Order, making it all easier.
Yeah, that's the most valuable kill you can expect with the lasso, so this is pretty good. Abed is going to get farm in the mid lane now. He's going to get a soul booster fairly soon. Just wondering if they're going to go for a glimpse kill. Yeah, they are. Rest in peace.
Nice swap from Chemo. Might keep Tim's alive, but he will still pay with his life. 1 for 1. Core for support. Not ideal for Mineski, but at least they get something out of it here.
Yeah, Miracles, they can pressure.
They might still be able to chase him down. Mana Leak up in 4. It looks like he'll get out here. Glimpse down for another 3. If they can get vision, maybe they can bring him back, but the Potato in way too deep. Lasso comes in, but there's some follow-up. RR not going to be able to pull him too far. He makes it to the high ground. Do they have any damage? Yes, they do. The Potato finds some vengeance. Mana Void already chops him down, and Anti-Mage will get the better of this fight. Now, reinitiation from Abed. Ninja Boogie gets left behind. 2 for 2.
It looks like a good fight, and then AM just kills the Storm, and then you realize that you're against an AM. And then your tier 1 tower is going to go down. Yep. He's not going to get the deny. Is he? Maybe
he will. Have some faith, Rhyme.
Is he going to pull him and then go for the deny?
You cynical son of a bitch. Nope, they give it to him. They have to kill him here. They have to. Okay, glimpse right after the blink. Very nice. Disruptor, I think, had it anyway with the Thunder Strike, but...
Yeah, he was definitely gone. Ooh. So that's a bit of an overplay by AM going for that tower there. So... some interesting maneuvers.
Still, he gets the last hit on the tower. Awkward Mineski smoke. Execration might have saw it. They've got a ward here. It was right on the edge. They're going to smoke in the same direction. Mineski might get caught here. They don't have a tier 1 tower. It's going to be 3-on-3. Both teams missing some heroes. Bocarino gets the initiation. Great follow-up from Jules. Static Storm, Kinetic Field, proving crippling against Execration. Now Abed pulled back by the glimpse. Bocarino, he's got himself a stun. He stops the Timber Chain. 3 for... Oh my, Mineski erupting with a furious momentum. Nicely done as Bocarino, sponsored by Bocarino, secures the kills. Now they transition into an easy Roche. No buybacks available. This will go uncontested.
So that smoke backfired a bit, didn't it? That really did not go well.
Boy, just a bit.
And Tim's, you've tried. He's tried to delay the Roche.
Good work, Tim.
This is going to turn into a Roche for tier 2 trade, most likely. And notice how the Timbersaw realized that he's just getting messed with, so instead of going Bloodstone, he's just going straight for the Lotus.
Okay.
He gets the point booster to beef himself up a bit and then goes straight for the Lotus Orb.
Yeah,
because he's had enough of the Mana Leak.
Hangs
He's had
on
enough
to
of the Starter ult.
the value point booster for those extra stats. It's not a bad idea. I think that can be pretty good. We're gonna hop into a replay here. Never mind. We're not. It's a lasso on Bocarino. This is bold, too bold, in fact. Bocarino will live, and they turn it onto RR. You slippery devil! You can't go in against 5 by yourself. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it's just some interesting.
No, he's going to walk right into it. Forget about the replay. Anti-Mage just got juiced. Execration, not like this. You're 1 game away from elimination, and you're throwing it away. That's a full 5-man wipe over the course of the last 3 minutes. Age is still standing. Like, look at the goal.
Timber, they lose their AM. Everything seems to, I wouldn't say falling apart, but it's like, it's not going as well as it should be. It really isn't.
Chemo may find himself in a world of trouble. Also, Storm's got the pull. It's another freebie for Mineski. Storm from bitch to bull. 16 Bloodstone charges and more than half an Orchid ready to ride. Meanwhile, in the Radiant jungle, oh, hey there, ho there. It's a Bat Rider in a world of trouble. Could be a better fight this time for Execration. At least they get 2. Both supports of Mineski are down. Lotus Orb up on Abed. Miracle may fall also, morphing some strength. The Timber Chain off the mark, but Anti-Mage is here to chase him down.
So.
Not going to be able to Mana Void this. Raging Potato with the Electric Vortex just trying to make some space. Wants to save his good buddy, but Abed comes in. Chakram, Timber Chain, the last bit of morphing strength. Come on, Miracle. He might still be able to live. Hot Pursuit, Chakram connects, but Bocarino with the stun. Abed now out of mana. He'll get turned on. Oh, no. It's a deep dive. And Mineski punish.
Do you know the funny thing there? Right, Morphling's sitting there with no 1 charges, 300 HP. But every spell that Timbersaw uses to catch up to the Morphling is giving him stick charges, so he can morph up just enough, and this happened.
Beefy, but it's like this Bat Rider, this Vengeful Spirit. They're going to be pretty easy pickoffs. It's kind of ridiculous how well they've been controlling this Bat Rider all of a sudden. Bocarino, he goes trudging in on Chemo. Storm from the back line. Jumps in. Lotus Orb. Might not be enough, but the Soul Burn, is it going to be there? Does not have the damage, and Storm gets obliterated by the Earth Splitter. Now Bocarino probably punished for this as well. 2 for 1. Execration will happily take that. Storm already respawned. Brings him back to 12 Bloodstone charges. Right back where we started.
Yeah, but this brings AM to parity with the Storm.
Easily swing the other way. AM versus Storm is always scary. I think he's going for a Lincoln's now. Perseverance.
Yeah, he has to
up.
go for Lincoln's.
Very good item choice this game. Nando. Still no Manta style. That means Orchid. Super effective. And they've barely got the damage to kill him before he TP's back.
That is the most important death this game.
He actually has the Manta on the Courier. So it doesn't stop the time in which to get it. Yep, I think I'm confusing my game mechanics. Basher up on the Anti-Mage, the Bloodstone on the Timber that we've been talking about, finally completed. Looks like Execration are hungry for a fight. They're going to find a lasso on the Potato. Oh, the Lincolns gets broken. That's the Aegis down. And they kill him again, though. Earth
kill the
Splitter.
Morphling.
How did they kill the Morphling?
The AM ulti. He blinks in at the exact same time that he tried to E-Blade to save the Storm from getting...
Oh my god.
Getting mana burned by the AM, and in the process ends up right next to him as the AM ulti goes off. If you look...
Let me pull up that replay here.
It's in full. He'll probably be moving on to a Butterfly next. And then once he gets that, he becomes very, very, very difficult to kill indeed.
Yeah, the Abyssal alone, nice additional lockdown. Storm now going to find himself in a world of hurt.
What a Timber Chain.
Abed maybe still survives here. Bocarino just gets destroyed to start off the fight. And they almost kill Miracle. Mana Void does a lot of damage. Jules pokes forward, and that will be the end of him. Ninja Boogie maybe in some trouble as well. He just kind of walks into the Anti-Mage, and just like that, 3 for 0. Execration take another good fight. This Lotus Orb is definitely the item that's making this whole thing possible.
Yeah, the lucky he Timber Chained at the exact moment that the Sardar blinks in, so the crush misses. But I really like this. Okay, so Stormwell picks off the Vengeful Spirit. Rest in peace, Venge.
It's cute.
But the really good thing about this is Execration have the Timber Saw. He just walks in and he tanks a whole bunch of spells. And then AM has pick of the litter of what hero he wants to go on an Abyssal and kill. But if you're Mineski, you really don't have a way that they can reliably kill the AM. And Execration have a very reliable method of killing almost anyone on die.
So we're about to see it right here. RR goes in, Force Staff to break the Lincolns, and the follow-up, Earth Splitter, Echo Stomp, BKB from Storm keeps him alive, but Bocarino gets chopped to bits. Benj gets picked off on the back line, Ninja Boogie getting chased down. That's the thread we're going to watch. Storm just looking to pick off supports around the backside. Ninja Boogie doing a great job making space for himself, but Blinding Light won't be enough against the Manta style. Now Miracle comes in, RR going to TP out, Nando gets a bash, drains all the mana, and all of a sudden, Miracle in some trouble. It's a 2-for-1 so far. Miracle will fall. Storm now re-engaging. Buyback from the Keeper of the Light.
Ooh.
Storm just gets crippled. Ultra kill now for Nando.
2.3k damage. That was a lot. That was a lot of damage.
Hard to deal with. All right.
Very, very big red number.
Tier 3 already dead mid. If they kill the Coddle, that will be a dieback.
I think they have to do something like this because they can't just sit in their base.
Base race. Come on, Mineski, you can do it. They're not going to win a straight-up fight. They've got to do something wild. They'll chip at this Tier 3 tower. Now RR grabs him with a lasso. It'll pull him back. BKB popped, and the Hex more than enough to kill the Morphling. He does, however, stop the push, so there is some credence to that. Well done, Miracle. Just a little bit of chip damage on the Tier 3. Execration, eager to react. Come back and mount a defense. They do get a pick on the Vengeful Spirit while she's trying to retreat. All things considered, up on Storm, maybe they can kill the AM. Is this enough if they can get this on when he doesn't have Manta?
Hold on.
Well, not quite like that. BKB now used by Storm, but he's out of mana. Bloodthorn comes down. Bocarino taking way too much damage here. He's going to have to try to run away, but they get Nando as Miracle joins the party. Somehow Bocarino lives, and the rest of this Radiant squad has to get out of there. Wow. Sign of life for Mineski, all of a sudden making that ant against the
BKB makes him unkillable.
Yeah, I think that's...
Someone else can always buy Vlad's for you.
Yeah. I'm thinking like BKB compared to Heart. I think the BKB is the play. Nando caught. Maybe they can get him once more. He almost lives, and he does. He blinks back, but now the glimpse.
But he's
They're going to catch him into the Static Storm. Chemo tries to swap into it. It's a quick 2-for-0. Mineski erupting with more momentum here. Maybe finding the Bat Rider. Nope, TP home. Venge dead without buyback. AM will be forced.
This AM is not going to have BKB for a while.
Oh, this AM needs to be careful. Mineski are in the neighborhood. They're starting to ping it out. Jules looking to scout things. RR could get caught. Maybe even bait here. There are a lot of Execration heroes nearby, but the Timbersaw is a bit far back. RR pops the BKB. It gets split up. They lose the Slardar right away. BKB is used by both sides. Raging Potato doing a lot of damage despite the Earth Splitter. Brings down somebody in the back line. Vengeful falls, but Mana Void for the Aegis. Now Nando completely out of mana. This could still be good for Mineski. He gets the Lotus Orb on, but it doesn't matter.
No
Raging Potato will be happy to take that debuff. Anti-Mage out of the game for nearly 2 minutes. They may well get the Bat Rider. He's stuck in the tree line, has BOTs, but no way to use them. Meanwhile, on the other side, Abed and Raging Potato going at it. The Potato going in hard. He forces the suicide. Timbersaw will be back in about 10 seconds. He had a lot of Bloodstone charges and still does. But it's a huge fight for Mineski, and they're going straight high ground. 90 seconds, no anti-mage.
Yeah, this is going to be do or die for Execration. This Timbersaw has to do a lot. He buys the Blade Mail. No, he doesn't. He buys the BKB, and he has to just sit in front of them and just go, hit me, please. Yeah, look at it. Look at him go.
All right, Abed, this is it. BKB used by Miracle. Right clicks coming out of plenty. The BKB kind of keeps him alive, but he's relegated back to the well. Chakrum's clearing things out, but the Bat Rider now dead. No buyback on him either. It's a 4v3 for the next 60 seconds with Disruptor coming up soon. Top lane of Barracks secured. Still a tier 2 tower in the mid lane. So Mineski won't be able to just rotate mid and finish off that lane of Barracks. Miracle getting
Miracle
low.
needs to be very careful here. Oh,
maybe a kill scenario. He'll be okay.
He should be absolutely fine here. They'll take the range Rex as well. They don't have to back up quite just yet.
Misplay there from Miracle. Just hands it over to the Timbersaw for a pretty much already dead Barracks. Bocarino now hexed up. He could also fall. They bait him out. Raging Potato, BKB on. They drop the Bloodthorn. They want to bring down Abed, but they don't quite have the damage. Instead, they turn on to Tim's. Yule Scepter buys him a little bit of time. Mech now swap. Chemo keeps him alive. Potato still going in hard. Might be able to bring down the Venge, and he does. Earth Splitter not going to do the job as now Abed is out of mana and in a world of trouble. They've got too much damage with this Bloodthorn, and a few more right clicks secure the kill. Timbersaw now down to how many Bloodstone charges? A humble 11. Mineski only get one lane of barracks, but so many cleanup kills.
Right.
Now a
this
Hex
Bloodthorn
on the
has been
Storm.
so important. Like, Aeon was clear and away the highest net worth in the game, and now Storm has overtaken him. He's got his Hex. They can kill him now. Aeon is very, very mortal indeed. It's been 10 minutes, and he's got the same items that he had previously.
What a gold graph this has turned into.
Well, Jules gets caught on the bot lane. Aeon gets a free kill.
Okay. Well, that's
so BKB coming closer.
Little something. Now, the scarier part, though, is this buyback scenario. There's still a 3-4 minute window where Anti-Mage does not have buybacks. Slardar did have to use his before, so Bocarino in a similar state, but, I mean, they pick off this Anti-Mage one more time in the next 2 minutes, and Mineski have a real win scenario in front of them. And now with a Hex on this Storm Spirit, they can afford to be very aggressive, and jumps like this, an easy pick off onto Tim's, nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, Tim's has buyback though, but killing the ET basically means that Execration can't really kill the Morphling or Storm, because he's one of their main ways of...
Smoke now. Who are they going to catch? It's Nando that gets caught out. There's the Hex. There's the Static Storm. He can't get off the BKB, but he does get Lotus Orb. It's not the ideal initiation for Mineski. Nando will reset. Now he pops the BKB. Raging Potato dropping low. Mana Void brings him down. It's enough damage. Storm has to buy back now. Disruptor isolated. He's going to go down next. Nando now loses the BKB. And Mineski might continue to force the issue. Storm comes in. Anti-Mage caught, and he's dead. 99 seconds out of the game. He will have buyback in about 20, though. It's coming off cooldown. Rest of the fight continuing on. They've killed the Timbersaw. He has a buyback. Tim's in trouble. He gets low. Lotus Orb won't save him. He has a buyback as well. Now they start to come. Anti-Mage will probably hold his a little bit longer. Bocarino commits too deep. He'll fall. Now the Hex onto Tim's. Maybe they can find a dieback, but no. Buyback immediately from the Anti-Mage. Venge falls as Miracle drops him with the shotgun. Buyback now on the Venge. They want to punish this. Execration needs something out of this, or else it's Mineski with a lot of momentum. Blink out from Nando. They will catch Ninja Boogie. They need to leave him high and dry. He has a buyback. These two cores have to live. Raging Potato, I think he's going to be okay. The Spirit chased him down, but he's just going to grab the bounty and zip out.
They should be both just fine. So they force out a lot of buybacks. So it looks like a buyback status. Sorted by teams.
So all of the buybacks on Execration now on cooldown, except for the Timbersaw.
Yeah, Barrett has got his buyback up. Still,
oh, Bat Rider, I'm sorry. Yeah, so... yeah, one used by the Dire, Storm Spirit, and then 3 used by the Radiant. RR down bottom. He gets caught. He's got a buyback, but it's another freebie. This is the point of the game where Storm, aside from one-on-one with the Anti-Mage, can just take over and find pickoffs like that all day.
The Timber, he's not really getting any stronger. Like, he's so reluctant to buy anything because he needs to save buyback. So he's just this Hex walking around now.
Oh, is this an initiation? It sure is. They catch Nando out of the base, and that's all they need to go right up the high ground. They've got a minute with no buyback on the Anti-Mage, and he actually doesn't have enough gold for it either. He's going to be down for an entire 105 seconds. Oh, my God. That's it.
This game is interesting now. So the Rex is falling indeed.
Want to call play-by-play here, but it's just a sad demise as Execration just watch their structures implode.
Yeah, there's not really a play they can go for.
There really isn't. Abed just gets initiated on and immediately destroyed. That was not even an engagement. He's dead without buyback too. He's short a lot of gold, and well, this one's over here, Ryan. We say goodbye to Execration in Mr. Cat, and it will be Mineski versus Sig Trust in the grand finals of this flagship C event. My God.
I think the Execration, honestly, they had the draft to win this game. They had a shaky start, and they really pulled it back, and then AM just died 3 times in a row.